yell and holler and scream. They can't hear you, but they can hear you.
That's gonna be fun, Mom. Oh,
Right now, the boss is getting set with the diamond over. As soon as they get clearance for takeoff, the boss will toss smoke on and they'll be on a roll. Watch as they lift off. Number 4 will be out to the right. He will slide into that spot position. He will call gear up. So the boss will take that diamond formation all the way up to about 8,000 feet. They'll come over the top, completing what's called a half Cuban H. Then the boss will roll the formation upright, come back across the field from your right to the left, and you'll move a loop over on your left side, completing the Cuban H. Then get ready to watch the solos. Number 5, when he lifts off, he's going to climb about 300 feet. He's going to remain dirtied up. Gear and flaps are down. He's going to do the famous dirty roll right after takeoff. And then watch number 6. He'll stay down in the weeds, pick up a speed of about 450 miles per hour. And he will climb that F-18 Super Hornet straight up over the top at just about 8,000 feet, doing what's called an element. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the greatest show on earth, the United States Navy Blue Angels.
Fan of section.
Let's go. We're going all the way to the fence. Well, not all the way to the fence.
Sorry.
You folks can't even imagine how great it is to stand out here and look at all of you back out here on the flight line. It is so wonderful to have you here. We appreciate your attendance and we hope you have a good time. Smoke is on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to welcome your 2026 United States Navy Blue Angels. Here they come. Now watch as number 4 slides into that slot position. He calls gear up, and they are on their way. Right over the top at 8,000 feet. Down they come. The boss is going to roll the formation upright. Come right back across the field. That's your Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen.
hey!
Now watch as they complete the Cuban 8 and get ready to watch the solos right out in front of you. Watch number 5 closest to us. He'll lift off. He'll do a dirty roll. Oh. 300 feet. Here comes the roll. Now watch number 6 staying down in the weeds. In just a moment, that F-18 Super Hornet goes straight up.
Get their camera. There they are. There.
Are we having fun yet? Get ready to look over your right shoulder. The boss is going to bring the diamond formation right over your right shoulder. The very famous Blue Angel Diamond Pass. The Diamond 360. 8 inches separation, 18 inches separation between wingtip and canopy. Your Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's love.
Nobody doesn't like the Blue Angels, folks. Hey, get ready from your left, from your right. The two solos are going to come at each other. They're going to have a closing speed of about 490 miles, about 900 miles per hour. Closing speed 900 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, they call it the closing knife edge pass. Oh,
Oh.
how about those solos? All right, this time over your right shoulder. Once again, the boss is going to bring the diamond formation right over the top of us again. This time he's going to roll to the diamond formation. Ladies and gentlemen, they call it the diamond roll. Here they come, right over the trees. Oh. How about those Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, from your left and from your right, the two solos coming at each other. Closing speed again, 900 miles per hour. This time we're going to do opposing inverted to inverted roll. Here they come. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this time from your left. The boss will bring the diamond formation from your left to your right. As they approach center field, the four aircraft will separate slightly. Each pilot will then roll his FA-18 Super Hornet 360 degrees. They call it the Diamond Aileron Roll. Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen.
I've added some stuff to my.
Oh, good.
This time from your right to the left. The two solos. Anytime you see a promotion for the Blue Angels pictures, this is one of the most photographed of the two solos. They call this the Fortis, also known as a mirror image. You'll notice landing lights are on. That means their gear, flaps, and tail hook are down. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortis.
Yeah.
Good.
Same.
Once again, anytime I use the terminology dirtied up, that's the way we talk about being in the landing configuration. Aircraft is dirtied up, gear flaps, and in many cases the tail hook is down, getting ready to land. The boss does not like to be shown up by these pesky solos. So this time the diamond formation is going to be dirtied up. The Blue Angels are going to perform something that only the Blue Angels do, and they do it well. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, the diamond dirty loop.
Upside down.
Wow.
Wow.
That's your Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen. I can run look to the left. You're going to see a demonstration of the turning radius of this F-18 Super Hornet. It's called the minimum radius turn. Here he goes. Folks, during that turn, that Blue Angel pilot was pulling 7 Gs. That means for those few seconds of that turn, he weighs 7 times his normal weight. Now get ready from your right. The boss is going to bring the diamond formation at us from your right to the left. Only this time, a little pizzazz for you. The boss and number 4, in just a moment, are going to go inverted. The Blue Angels have a name for this. They call it the double farvel. Here they come. What's your Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen? All right, this time over your left shoulder. Left. Left. Thank you. All right. Here come the two solos. This time they're both going to do a tight turn in this F-18 Super Hornet. They call it the Swallowtail. Right now. Oh. Both pilots doing a minimum radius turn in that F-18 Super Hornet. They are given to meet at center field. How about one more knife edge pass? Here they come. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, while formation flying makes for great air shows, formation flying is critical for all Navy and Marine pilots. Early in our flight training, we start learning to fly formation because much of what we do when we leave the ship or come back to the ship, we leave and come back in formation. This time, the bus is going to show you what that looks like. Coming back to the carrier, they're in right echelon. Everybody lined up to the right. The right echelon parade pass.
That last maneuver they did,
Out on a carrier, every squadron on the carrier, they gain a reputation as to how good they look when they come back to the ship. So formation flying is critical for those folks. This time from your left and from your right. The solos again, opposing each other, this time opposing with horizontal rolls. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look off to your left out of the control tower, the boss is now bringing the foreplane right at us. This time they are going to be lined up to the left, in left echelon. And you're going to watch them roll a left echelon. Here they come.
Okay, just take a picture where it's at. It's fine. No, fine.
Then watch as they slip right back into the diamond formation. All right, get ready from your left. You want to see what 700 miles an hour looks like?
Careful. Yeah, well. Ah! Nice. Woo!
Blue Angels just said, welcome back. I want you to know they're back in town. I apologize that was on the back of my card. It's a sneak pass. Hey, I'm not perfect. Close. All right, this time the boss has invited number 5. Well, that's fun. You know, if we can leave now, we've had all the fun we need to have.
Right.
We're just getting started. We're not even halfway through with it. This time the boss invited number 5 to join up. They're going to be line abreast. Tough way to fly formation. They call this the line abreast loop. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your United States Navy Blue Angels. Nobody does it like they do. Once again, from your left and from your right, 2 solos are going to come at each other. 900-mile-an-hour closing speed. This time they're going to do a 4-point hesitation roll as they approach each other. Each pilot is going to roll his aircraft 90, 180, 270, then 360.
Is that all when you swear or you're saying? See that?
They're thinking about it.
Stopped off for a full.
Aren't you glad you came to the base today? Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Here they come. 4-point hesitation roll from your left, from your right. $30, 180, 270, 360. Okay, fellow. Well, this time coming behind you over your left shoulder. Left. They're in trail this time. They call this the vertical break. Camera time, folks. Hey, watch the solos this time coming at each other. This time they're coming a vertical pitch. I now have one more knife edge pass. Here come the solos, ladies and gentlemen. Right back across the field. This time, ladies and gentlemen, if you look straight ahead to the north, the Blue Angels are coming south. They're going to demonstrate a fighter tactical maneuver called the barrel roll. They call it the barrel roll. Yeah, they go.